According to news reports, on Tuesday, March 15, 2022, a 29-year-old man, identified in the news as Nathan Drew Morgan, and a female companion, were riding on a jet ski on Lake Keowee in Oconee County in South Carolina. At some point, the man and woman began to argue, and eventually lost control of the jet ski and ended up in the water with no life jackets. The man and woman were spotted by an older couple on a pontoon boat. Seeing the man and woman were in trouble, the older couple approached the distressed Mr. Morgan and his companion with their boat and pulled them on board to safety. But upon boarding the boat, Mr. Morgan became very agitated and demanded that the couple take him to his jet ski still circling in the water. Mr. Morgan then proceeded to strike and choke the older couple, who were trying to calm him down and assure him they would take him to his jet ski. Despite Mr. Morgan's companion attempting to intervene and stop the attacks, he continued his violent rampage on the elderly couple. In the struggle, the boat became disabled and unable to be maneuvered. The companion, upset over him assaulting the couple that just helped save them, pushed Mr. Morgan off the boat and into the water. Not wanting to see the man drown, the elderly couple chose to again pluck Mr. Morgan from the water and onto their boat. But he only resumed his physical assault while hurling profanities at the couple. The older man, fearing for his own and his wife's safety, proceeded to procure a firearm and first began to hit Mr. Morgan with the butt of the gun before firing 2 warning shots. But the undeterred Mr. Morgan continued his assault, and the older man said he was forced to shoot Mr. Morgan, striking him in the chest. The older woman attempted CPR to try to save Mr. Morgan, but unfortunately, he succumbed to his injuries and died on that boat. Given the circumstances, including statements from Mr. Morgan's companion, who corroborated the fact that the older man was left with no other option but to shoot Mr. Morgan, officials concluded the shooting to be an act of self-defense and decided not to charge the shooter of any crime.